welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to talk about 5 of the best products and lifesavers that my husband and I had for our last trip about 2 weeks ago to Mexico. And these are just some products that really got us through that week in the hot weather. And so let's get started. So the first one that I really am thankful I got was this Kate Spade travel wallet. It is leather, is kind of pricey. I would say that's kind of one of the cons. I think right now there is a sale though. Kate Spade has some of their surprise sales. Last time I checked, it was on sale for $79. Usually it's almost $200. What I like about this wallet is it's a tri-fold. And so as you can see, it has lots of rooms. It has your passport holder. It has your driver's license. It has so many pockets, especially those with zippers to keep some of your more important stuff. And then it has all of these credit card slots. It also has a pen holder. So, I mean, it's a snap close. And then there's also a pouch in the back. This is my go-to travel wallet. I use this whenever we go somewhere far. I would definitely say the quality is really well. I have had this now for over 2 years. And I think it's really held up. I would say one of the cons though is obviously the price. But the next one I would say is some of the colors, they can get dirty. Just obviously with traveling, you know, it can get a little bit roughed up. So depending on the color you pick, would, you know, determine if it would get some, you know, marks or scuffs and stuff like that. So overall though, this is something I cannot live without. I take it everywhere I go when it's a longer trip. And I think it's something that you guys should look into if you're looking for a new travel wallet. The next product that was an extreme lifesaver, especially for my husband in Mexico, was this Stanley steel. I guess it's like a water canister. So I ended up getting this at the last minute because I was debating on if I should get the Yeti. We have several of those and we love them. They hold the ice in those forever. However, they're expensive. And so I was just researching other options, and obviously I remember growing up with seeing these Stanley canisters. I think my grandpa, my dad had one. And so this one's a 2 liter. So it's huge. So it's great for 2 people. But this is way less expensive than a Yeti would be. So this I actually got on Amazon for $35 for a 2 liter. They also have a 1 liter. I think that one's only $20. But the pro about it is it really does keep your water cold and ice in it for a long time. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's some ice in there from Sunday, and today is Tuesday. And so I would say it works just as well as the Yetis, and I was definitely fearful for it. But this was a lifesaver for my husband and I, especially going through the airports. It was just great to just go get a cup of ice from a vendor and then fill it up in the water fountain. And so I definitely would say get one of these if you're traveling. Another pro to it is this top part here. We use this part as a cup actually, and so we would pour our water in here and then we would just drink out of this cup, and so it's kind of like a built-in cup. I don't know if other people do that, but that's something that we do. It's definitely sturdy, heavy duty. I think this would last forever. The handles are also metal clasps in here, so those aren't going to break. One of a few cons, I guess, with it after we traveled with it for over a week was the 2 liter is definitely big. And so when you fill it up with water, it definitely gets heavy. But if you get the 1 liter, it's great for 1 person. And then in the airports, the 2 liter, it was just a little bit hard to fill up in the water fountain. That was just another con that I would say, but overall, love that thing. I'm so happy that we ended up getting it, and my husband, every time we went out to the pool and stuff, he's like, oh, do we have the canister? And so definitely look into it. It's only 35 bucks on Amazon. The next thing is, this is going to be super surprising, but when you're on vacation, you can't go without sunglasses. I know there's so many sunglasses on the market, but I bet you won't believe that these stylish sunglasses that actually fit my long, narrow face actually came from Home Depot. they were $6, I think. I ended up a few years ago, I think I've had this set for 2 years. At the register, I looked over and I saw them just hanging on their checkout display. And so I grabbed a pair. I ended up liking them so much I went and got 2 more pairs. And so each pair I kind of keep in a car or whatever, but I travel with those everywhere. Like I said, for $6, they've held up very long. They're UVA protective, things like that. And I guess I think that one of the pros is very affordable. I think the con is I'm not sure if they're still making them. I haven't reshopped for them since I bought them, but those are something that you should look into if you're going to Home Depot. See if they're there in the checkout line, but they're stylish, they're great, and they're my go-to sunglasses for vacation. Next up, this one was the first time I had done this as we were traveling to save a little bit of money. I didn't want to go to the spa, and so in order to have that experience, I guess, I ended up deciding to go to TJ Maxx actually and find some eye gels and some face masks. So these were fantastic. I think I took about 5 of each along with me. So I pretty much used them every other day that we were there in Mexico. I got these Patchologies. Usually these are very expensive at Ulta. I got a pack of 5, I think, for like $7 at TJ Maxx. So these eye gels were fantastic to use. And then I also got a package of this Innisfree. They're South Korean made. This one was a peptide. So I use these masks every day, if not every other day that I was there. It gave me a little bit of relaxation at night. Felt like I was at a spa, but most importantly, it actually helped with my sunburn or any type of sun damage I was getting while I was there. Even though I was using sunscreen, this really helped relieve that. And I really think next time I'm gonna do this again. It saved us hundreds of dollars instead of going to the spa. I got the same experience. I felt rejuvenated, and I really wasn't craving to go. So that's just a little tip that I would say is go to a local store and grab some masks and pack those with you on your next vacation just to save some money. And then last but not least, so the resort we were at, it was huge. Ginormous, acres and acres and acres. And so one of the things that I had recently purchased that I hadn't had in years were actually Birkenstocks. So I remember growing up how expensive these things were, and some of my friends would have them. I think I ended up having like 1 pair when I was super young, and haven't repurchased them until now. I decided to get a pair because I remember how comfortable they were, and I feel like it was just one of those times, especially now moving to Texas, that I can actually probably wear these all year round. So I splurged a little bit. So I got these greenish gray, I guess. I think this one is called the Arizona style with the 2 clasps. I got these on the Birkenstock websites. They didn't have any sales, but these were, I think, $99. I took these along with me, and I am glad I did. They were great to wear everywhere we went. They were comfortable, super relaxing, easy to get on and off. I would probably say the one downfall about those, especially having them brand new, is they're actually hard to break in. It took a little bit to get going. I think now after wearing them for about a month, they are starting to feel a lot better. But that's definitely one con, and then obviously the price. However, they are well built. They are made out of leather and the cork, and so that's just something I think that they're well known for is their quality. And so a little tip and a little trick that I want to talk about quickly is for Birkenstocks is you don't have to get them on their website. I actually got a second pair of Birkenstocks. These ones have the 3 straps, and I got these actually on Mercari. If you haven't gone to that website, check it out. I got these ones for only $40, and it came with the box. I think the lady who sold them had worn them like once or twice, couldn't even tell. And so again, if you're trying to save a quick buck, I would definitely recommend going to Mercari website and seeing if you can find any Birkenstocks or things like that on sale first, before you kind of go and pay that $100 bill for those new new shoes. So that's all I have for you. Those were 5 of the items that my husband and I really couldn't live without, especially myself. I hope you enjoyed those 5 items that my husband and I couldn't live without, especially going to Mexico. I have the links posted below if you were interested in looking at any of them, and if you have any ideas as well for some of the products that you guys take with you on vacation, please let me know. I'm always willing to try new things when my husband and I travel because we love to travel.